Hey lovies, it's Gwyn. I'm here to do a reading for the collective. Today is the 1st of February. We've got a very beautiful, powerful month this month. Just saying. We got all planets direct. Mercury goes direct on the 3rd. Venus is already out of retrograde, you know what I'm saying? So these are positive movement forward, okay? Like in your transformation. And one of my ears is plugged up right now, so bear with me. Energies, though, have been like, normally the retrograde doesn't affect me as much. I feel like it's a mind thing, too, for me, okay? So, this last one, though, I just feel like it's been a storm. But at the end of it, so I don't know if anybody else is feeling that. And I even had a sampling of a storm today. And I'm not talking about weather. Come on now. I'm talking to a butterfly here. All right. So the storm. I saw this storm happen. Energetic storm happen within my home. And I'm not talking about fighting. Okay. So this is just witnessing what's happening and the change as we let go of the reins and allow change to come in and flow into our lives, right? So, like, spirit could even there could be several, like, hiccups that happen and stuff. Bumps to move you in a different direction. Bumps to get you out of your damn routine, you know? And, yeah, like, if you're this person that's just, like, always gotta be on time, and, you know, so I gotta leave an extra 45 minutes early, or whatever, you know, spirit's just like, come on now, we gotta bend, we gotta stretch, we gotta be a little bit more flexible, you know, so that we can get you onto that golden pathway. And it is not straight and narrow, okay? It is, listen to this rabbit, right? It's crooked sometimes, it's curvy even, all right? So, what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about I've been thinking about this all morning, and I don't know if it's going to come out in the reading today, but, because we're going to do a cartomancy reading today. I just feel I'm playing cards today, okay? So we'll see what comes out for the collective. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. I have time to do personal readings right now, so reach out to me through email, or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram, Mystic Gwyn. Anyways, and thank you for all of you guys for, like, commenting now and, like, watching the whole video through. It's helping. You know, like, I'm not a big one to focus on all the analytical stuff, but I just feel it. I feel the channel being nurtured a bit more, and, like, people actually, you know, like, I'm connecting with energies, you know. I want to hear what Gwen has to say today. It feels nurturing, the space. Thank you. I love you guys, you know. So, I see you too. Yeah, absolutely. I'm authentic. I'm not gonna, like, it's taken me a while to get this message. I'm a Gemini. Yeah. I'm a storyteller. I'm a seer. I'm a mystic. you know, I got lots of things to say. And what I've been thinking about this morning is my connection with my son. Okay. I have an older son. He's 26. I only have one child this life. And, we don't have a great connection right now. And so I don't have connection with any of my blood family anymore. But I have to kind of, it's been hard to let go, honestly. You know, I continue, my son has his own battles, right? As I do. But as I heal the battles that we are, have similar, you could see it in the generational, line there. Like, as I heal, then the less he has to, you know, the less he has to conquer that fucking demon, because I am being that mother, regardless if he's in my life or not. I'm not going to send worry to a situation. Okay? That ain't going to help anything. It's a wasted fucking emotion. I'm going to continue to send my love, and it's unconditional. Okay? It's hard when an adolescent child doesn't want you in their life and you don't understand it and you have to let go of it. That's where I'm at. Okay? I'm never going to stop loving my child. And when he comes back to my heart, as I continue to heal my own issues, you know, I've asked my cards. I read for myself all the time, but I've asked my cards, am I going to even see my son this year? No, ma'am. That breaks my fucking heart. But that love connection, it will never die. Did you just hear my belly? Yeah, it's because it's in my belly. Like, this connection. But I'm also healing wounds in my sacral chakra. I felt like that came alive to let me know, like, because my birth, when I came into this world, was very traumatic. Either my mother or me was going to die. My son's birth, he didn't want to come out, and he was a month overdue. He did not want to come into this life. But I think, like, he's an ancient soul, like, here to save me, possibly. So I'm going to keep loving myself and continue to do things in the light. Do you hear me? I didn't say in the right. I said in the light. Because that's the path that I've chosen. That's like the judgment card. That's like hearing your calling. Regardless if my whole family disowns me for what I'm doing. I'm being guided by a higher calling. Angels, guides, my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And he will understand someday. He will understand someday. And if he doesn't, I have to let that go too. I love my children. As I analyze that connection with my son and wanting that so bad to just be his safe space, and he doesn't understand my choices in life right now. And that's okay too. And the fact that I can talk about it and be not a blubbering idiot is like, and to let you all know what I've been dealing with too, in my personal relationships. It's been a traumatic couple of years. When you take a leap of faith, it's just not all fucking honky dory. You know what I'm saying? But every leap of faith I've taken, as I look back at it years down the road, I'm like, that's why, and that's why, and that's why I needed to love this person, and that's why I was in their life. And oh gosh, I wish I could have been in their life a little bit longer, but you know what? That was it. That's the spirit that I am. So if I'm in your life, here I am. Take it, here, take the love. I'm going to give you love back. It's reciprocity here now. It's unconditional love, no matter fucking what you're going through. I'm constantly doing shadow work every single day. I said it yesterday, sitting with my demons. Sitting with them in the dark. What do we want to talk about today? What do we need to look back on? What do we need to heal? My heart's ready to grow. That's where I'm at. So, but if I look back at my experiences, I've always been this mother. And even at work, I could work at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it didn't matter what, because they moved me around on the West Coast, and every building I went to, I ended up being, I am that leader that's in the fucking trenches with you. I ain't the micromanager, and I sure as fuck am not the one at the bottom of the ladder telling you what to do to get up there. I'm climbing with you. I'm here doing it with you. And so I earn respect that way. Because I don't hide any unspoken truths either. I don't hide it. There's no mask. You're seeing mama here. You're seeing mama. It's mama. Everyone's always calling me mama. Little bit, Mama Gwyn, Mama Jess, whatever my names have been. I'm the mama role. The adolescents, they flock to me. In their 20s, they're just, I don't get it, because I'm inside, I'm this frazzled fucking, I want to love and nurture everybody and protect everybody, But now it's just hey, I got a child inside me I got to nurture. And once I do that, then these connections will automatically flow back in. You really got to let go of control, though, too. And that means something different for everybody. It really does. All right, so let's see. I've got a divine feminine card out today, and that is Mary of Nazareth. Mary of Nazareth, talk about mother energy. There she is. And she holds a lily in her hand. Yes, she does. And we're going to read a little bit about Mary of Nazareth. Not that I want this to get in religious. I'm just going to read why Source wants to come in today with Mary of Nazareth. Why, when we select this card, what is it that we need to look at? Okay, and I think this was my prompt, because I pulled this before I hit record, and this was my prompt to tell you about my relationship with my older child, you know. And so all of my brothers and sisters, send healing to that connection for me, please. We are one, you know. I think I'll forever feel like a little part of my heart is gone until I have that unconditional love connection again, and I'm going to continue to show it. You know, I'm getting a little weepy now because Mary is here. So, yeah. I'm constantly praying and sending love to my family who's disconnected from me too. You know, and then I know in my heart of hearts, some of them are beyond saving, are too, and like, I don't know, this is not their life to ascend and grow. They have other things that they're learning. So, anyways, when your soul selects this card, I've always imagined that Mary was terrified to hear an angel loudly announcing that she was meant to be the mother of God. Her surrender to Gabriel's words feels so courageous and too unacknowledged, Mary has no idea what she will have to meet with, what will be asked of her, or what this love for her son will put her through. But she says yes nonetheless, and so that she can be in service of the divine. Mary's acceptance of her role has been in the shadow of the Christian story, uncelebrated because she is seen as so divine. But she was human too. She could have said no. Her courage could have faltered, but she aligned with the light. Yeah, just like I just said earlier, with the light. Not the right, with the light. L, okay? She heard Gabriel's words, be not afraid, and allow the divine story to work through her life. And she let her joy dictate her response. Mary leads us to trust that we can say yes to what feels light. It doesn't have to make sense or work with the timeline the ego has mapped out for us. In the midst of our ordinary, everyday lives, we can say yes to the angel who greets us in the space of our heart and let the energy of joy give birth to the divine through us. She wants us to ask ourselves, am I in service to the light within me? The intention here is, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. I wanted to talk about the lily in the hand since I pointed that out as well. The angel handed her a lily. He hands her a lily in the Annunciation to symbolize the Trinity and to honor the fact that without her yes, the Christian story could not have unfolded. Beautiful. I know somebody's going to get something out of that today. She was divine and human. You remember? Mother yourself. Big focus in February about self-nurturing, okay? And at the darkest of my times, and the times where I have felt so lost and alone, you could be still around a lot of people, but just not feel seen, heard, loved, And these are the times when I call upon Mary. I just do. And I feel that energy of love, that Mother Universal energy. I went through everything that I went through with my mother. So I know what it feels like, y'all. To not be loved just for being who you are. So that I can sense it immediately, know it, and give that person. And I don't even have to come in contact with them. I don't have to speak to you. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, send your love into the universe, into the energy. You know when somebody needs love. You know it. Send love. You're that powerful. Okay, so got my amethyst slice, dice, slice, whatever you want to say. Oh, it feels so good on the third eye. Connect with amethyst. I'm also wearing an ammonite today. Look at that beautiful wrap. Power amulet, I would call that. Yes, darling. There's the 8, the infinity sign, the limitlessness of your soul, right? I'm wearing my medicine bag as well today, right? I've got green apple quartz in there and tektite, right? Look that one up if you haven't used that crystal. I'm getting to know that. It's right here in my beautiful sacred medicine bag, right here at my solar plexus chakra. So yeah, hell yeah. Infuse me with some confidence and love from out of this fucking world. Tektite. Yes. Okay. I'm nuts. But it's funner than being say, like, I don't know, like, I'm anymore, like, I do not want to say the same thing every time I start a reading. I know I'm making you all fucking wait. You're like, would you go? No, there was lots of messages. I already went. Okay. 5 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 7 of hearts, King of spades. Okay. 5s are about change. Okay. Absolutely. 9 of clubs is about travel, change of heart, change in the financial situation, a loss possibly, where you had plans of travel. Yeah, the 9 of clubs is always the travel card. But I'm also seeing it as the 9 of, like, I'm looking at it as the wands, 9 of wands. And it's a bit of a, that's my wounded warrior card. A bit defensive. And then I've got the 7 of hearts out, and the 7 of hearts is making a decision based on your heart center. Okay. So I just see you wanting to make a change, wanting to travel, wanting, to move forward, especially on your spiritual path, but feeling like we're in a retrograde still, you know, and also feeling this unsure. And that's why it's important that you get out of your head and into your heart. Because the 5, this, whatever this change is, this disruption is, this conflict is, this, it could even be like a sudden, like you thought your electric bill was always going to be, it is like usually typically $100, but it ends up being $500, like something like that. Literally just like, what? Which causes some delays in travel, you know, but Spirit's like, you need to make a decision. You actually need to make in your decision too I'm hearing just make the decision and let it go. Okay, what's the underlying energy? Because you do have this king of, this is the next card is the king of spades. And this is somebody, this is a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Happy birthday to my Aquariuses out there. And for a new moon reading to have the king of spades come out. I love that. It's somebody, it's like an investor or somebody who wants to say in your future plans. Kind of a thing. Masculine, elder, usually dark hair with that one. I'm not going to go to the next one. They don't want me to go to the next one. They want me to go underlying energy. So what's the underlying energy? More spades. This is about coming together. The threes. Creation. Coming together. Think of 3 of wands. Okay? So focus on coming together with like-minded individuals. Another 3. Oh, okay. Look at this shit underlined. That's why they want me to go underline. Look at these, the 3s and 8s. 3s and 8s talking to you lately? So a message is coming. That's the message. So like the Cupid's arrow. Okay, and look at this mirror energy. And 333. 333 is ascended masters are working behind the scenes. Connect mind, body, spirit. Okay, 8, the infinity sign. I already talked about the 8s. Okay. Diamonds are about pentacles, about money, okay? Oh, I see. I'm not going to go into depth in that, but that's amazing. Synchronistic numbers. Pay attention to the signs, the number, frequencies. With all those 3s coming out, you know, that's about creation. That's about creativity. That's about birthing something new, right? Right? So don't get hung up in this 5, this change. It's necessary. Yeah, now I'm going to tie that back into the storm because I rambled on about a little bit of the storm this morning, you know, some things that it just seemed like caught in a whirlpool almost of not getting the day going because of a lot of energy. I could see a lot of the energy that was going around with everybody, you know, and I was able to step outside of it mentally, and tune into my heart space and feel as though, like, even though my ego really wanted me to jump in there and be passive aggressive, demanding, blah, 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 I didn't. I stepped out of it, which was really fucking cool, that I could do it, you know, because it's not typically how I am. And look at me with my hands. And so I kind of, after all of it happened, and it was a course of like 2 hours or so, I was like, and then I realized, I was like, oh, you handle that with ease and grace. And, you know, and everything is taken care of, and it just went off in a different way than, but had I put my energy into the mix, I could have caused a whole big other monkey wrench. And so sometimes it's necessary to remove yourself from the storm. And you can, okay? And it's still all going to work out. You can be consistent. This is why you're making this choice with your heart. Focus on your heart, what feels good to your heart. Everything's going to work out. You know, it's a new month. It's a new day. I'm going to be drugged down by something else. All the details and everything. I'm a fucking empress. Shit all gets done. You see my eyebrows? It's so sad. Good. Sending you good vibrations. I fucking love you guys. Okay? That's all I'm going to do today. I do feel so good today that I'm going to take a break. I've been diving into my artwork a lot. A lot of channel messages coming out. If you're interested in intuitive art piece, please do reach out to me. I love doing them. Love connecting with your soul. You know, and drawing even you as a muse. Oh, sha. Anyways, I'm kind of missing doing some readings for you guys. So I'm feeling drawn to at least give some attention to the channel today. And do some readings for some of the signs that I'm really called to connect with again. And I definitely feel that's Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Those 4 are really screaming at me right now, like, we need advice. So, today, darlings, today, I love you guys.